So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Death Journey 1975. It's about Jesse Crowder. I don't know if there was a sequel to this movie. I didn't get a chance to investigate, but Jesse Crowder is a semi-retired cop. He'll do anything to make a buck. He likes to fraternize with the women's, and he knows kung fu, and the DA in Los Angeles hires him to transport a witness in a mob case. The very last witness, the other two were killed off by hitmen. It's a mafia case, and he's supposed to protect the chubby accountant. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I love it. There's a lot of shootouts. Don't ask me how many people get killed. Probably like 50. But he's running away from the hitman. He meets some blondie who gives him a watch as a gift. And it's like a big time fancy watch. Nice gold watch. And she says that she's there to loosen him up a bit, which she does in front of a fireplace, and drinking wine and all that good stuff. And it looks like in the beginning he's running some kind of a kung fu class, kung fu master, teacher, whatever. It's filmed all over the U.S., so you get to see a glimpse of mid 1970s USA, which is kind of interesting. And at one point, the chubby guy runs away, and don't ask me how Jesse Crowder found him. But the hitmen are always on his trail around every corner, he says. And he still manages to kung fu them and shoot them and stuff. But anyways, that's pretty much the movie. It's got the muscle car, it's got the kung fu, it's got the groovy soundtrack. It's got the jive talking from Fred the Hammer Williamson. He's the actor, the director, and the producer of this one. I guess he did a series of them, including but not limited to Adios Amigos, I think, with Richard Pryor. Another great flick. Anyways, highly recommended. Check it out. I posted the trailer and the free movie in the description box, so you can watch it at your leisure. And that's the end of my review. I'll see about finishing up Gunslinger and what other AIP movies I can find to watch today. We're locked up in my dungeon this time, my son and I, thanks to the quarantine nonsense. We can't go dining at any restaurant in California, so I got to cook lunch for this guy. And we're stuck here unless he wants to go to Golden Gate Park, like I mentioned yesterday. But we may go to Safeway on Noriega Street to get some more Sprite. I think he's down to his last can of Sprite. I don't think there's a line at the Noriega Streets Safeway. It's only at the Daly City one. The pictures that I sent to him and my best friend. But I know for sure that Noriega Street Safeway has Sprite cans. I've been there before, and I bought some there. Even though the shelves are empty, there's certain items like Captain Crunch that are always in stock. Captain Crunch and Sprite. So we might take a little trippy poo over to Noriega Street Safeway later today. That's the end of my review. Try to make it short but sweet. There's not much going on in this movie, but lots of action, car chases, jumping on and off various forms of transportation, Greyhound, Amway, and airplane, you name it, taxi, even jumps in some gal's car and gives her $100, like she's some kind of Uber driver or something from 1975. There's even a scene where some hit lady tries to put the moves on Fred the Hammer Williamson inside the Amtrak train, and she tries to pull out a knife on the fat dude, and she ends up getting thrown off the train. And Fred Williamson has a great line, like something like, "Have a nice landing, baby." It's hilarious. I love this kind of Fred Williamson movies, the ones that he was behind, not the big movie studio ones. The track is in terrible shape, though. I got a replacement disc for One Man Army, the triple bill of Fred the Hammer Williamson movies. I did reviews of the first movie and the last movie, Meet Johnny Burroughs and Deadly Impact, or Mean Johnny Burroughs and Deadly Impact. That was back during Thanksgiving when I had him. You can even hear his voice in the, or his laughter in the beginning of the Mean Johnny Burroughs video. So it took 4 months for Netflix to send me a replacement disc so I could watch the middle movie, this one. So I just wanted to share that with you. I was very persistent and I got replacement disc, but it still skips due to some dog peeing on the print or something, somebody's garage. And so it's in bad shape. The sound is pretty dull. The image quality is poor, but great Z-grade movie. I like how he filmed it all over the United States, though. It must have cost some dough. For a low-budget film, it must have been the higher end. Anyways, we're here. He hasn't got bored yet to go to Golden Gate Park. And he hasn't run out of Sprite yet. He's down to his last can. We'll see how long that goes. And, yep. His mother said that we should practice social distancing, this 6 feet nonsense, at Golden Gate Park. And here she was, like, right up against him, like this close. So she's not practicing what she preaches, and I pointed that out to her. But oh, my son could see Death Journey review on the up next sidebar. That's pretty cool. Now I know how he watches all my reviews when they're live, and he enters the live chat. Anyways, pretty cool stuff. Overall, I'm giving the One Man Army Fred the Hammer Williamson disc 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was pretty decent. The other 2 movies weren't nearly as good, but this one more than made up for it. and you can get the movie for free on YouTube if you want to check it out. So that's the end of my review. Laters.